Because there's always the difficulty of that PlayStation quintuple.
Audio crackling has returned, but we are live.
Yes. So, Alex.
God fucking damn it. Welcome back to the Mehcast, and oh, what a Mehtly crew we are. Especially today, as the PS5 and my computer appear to be having some sort of argument that has taken me over an hour to resolve.
And I'm sure they're like, my dick's bigger than your dick. My dick's quintuple the size that yours is.
Yeah.
So now we're at the end game, folks. What's this? Klaus is at the needle. Oh dear, we gotta stop him.
You'd think that me getting, more than 4 times the RAM. You'd think that me getting 4 times the RAM, I had to do the math in my head real quick, would have solved this. But no.
Oh boy.
Why it was working fine last time, I will never know. It appears that the capture device, my Elgato and the PS5 and OBS, they just don't want to work together well. Didn't I already do this?
So, here's the thing. At this point in the game, our hero already knows that Klaus is the masked man. So all we can do is try desperately to survive. Because Lucas ain't hitting this guy.
Yeah, I would have sworn I was already through here, and I already figured this shit out.
Ow. So now our only goal is essentially to survive. I don't have a shield up, you bastard! Oh no!
Soda can
this is good. This is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch.
2.
Oh God!
Yeah. 1, 5, 2. Yeah, I knew I already went through here. What the fuck is up with this game? Actually, hang on. Seattle Day 1, the tunnels.
Oh, God. Stop making me feel things at the end of the game. And somewhere, you heard someone call your name.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
And now once more we hear a voice.
Here?
We hear a mysterious voice call to us.
39, 40, 39. What?
Yeah, for the record, Alex, I don't care if this is a scripted battle where I'm not allowed to attack the enemy, maybe because of story reasons. This is just... Oh dear.
So that's how you get through here. Why did the game load me outside of where I need to be?
Who knows? Oh, wow, he missed that time.
Actually, hang on. I can't have just... I fucked that up, didn't I? Oh, 152. Jesus Christ. 15243.
Start.
And does anybody else remember when Resident Evil 4 let you, choose whether you could kick the door open or ease it open
shit.
or run it through pretty quick? You know, the game will let you do that. And that was back on the PS2 and GameCube. This game doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't.
How exactly do you justify charging more for a game that has less features than a much better one that was released 20 years ago?
Indeed. Oh no, not this attack again!
Let me guess. Yeah, it's the way is blocked, so I'm gonna have to go around.
What
Yes,
the?
like that way around that I just saw. Ellie, you
What?
just saw the way around. You didn't program the game to say, well, it may be that one that we saw behind here.
You son of a bitch! You hit our father! Oh no,
Oh,
not
God
again!
damn it! God damn it!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
God!
Why?
Son of a bitch hit me with the rock bottom.
All I can do now is guard. Ah, shit. Oh no.
Come on. Drop something. Dina, do you want to take out that one that's across from us? Or is that one... Did that one not spawn here? Oh, it came through here. That was the other one. Okay. Or maybe the game rubber banded us. Game has a habit of doing that.
I really love how the background very much accurately represents what is going through Klaus's mind, and as he's hearing all of these voices in his head that try to counsel him and understand.
If I ever get to meet Punk or Orton, I'm telling them that you mistook voices for Punk's theme. I'm just not gonna unblock that. Really? Monumentally dumb. I might need to get back through here. Probably will need to get back through here if this was any kind of sensible situation. So, you know, I might unblock the path. But no, I've already gone through this area, so why would I need to worry about getting back through it later, unless, of course, you know, because this is a video game. Ellie? Just use your guide, whatever. Dina, Dina, that's a nice tonfa-shaped pipe you found there. That would be really good as a melee weapon. We could probably use that for something other than a door stopper. In fact, we could have used that barrel as a door stopper if we'd bothered to, go back and get it. The same as the rest of everything else that happened here, Ellie. The zombie apocalypse.
Ah, shit, I'm dead.
I've been dead a couple of times so far.
Fuck! Well, that was... Hold on a sec, I'm resetting, because that was just pathetic on my part.
Ellie? Ellie, climb.
Let's try that again.
Ellie? Nathan Drake would be able to climb up there.
Let's try this again.
You know, contrary to popular belief, fungi need places to grow. Can I get up this way? Nathan Drake would be able to get up that way. Not just over really obvious marked up pathways. She can't get up there. She can't compress her abdomen the way she used to.
No.
Because something's growing inside. Jules, hi Jules, I'm still holding out hope you're coming. It's unbelievable the amount of infected down here. I'm starting to admire Zachary. He's a solid fighter in close quarters and he can hear anything creeping around in the dark. I swear he's like a bat. Yeah, it's almost like that's a really overpowered skill that ruins the entire fucking game or something. Also, he prays for his ailing father every night. That guy's got turned into a zombie, isn't he? And he joins me in prayer for those I love and miss, especially you. This phrase Zachary keeps saying, may she guide you. It's what jumps into my mind every time I wonder what's up with you. Maybe there's something greater, someone greater watching over us. I'm starting to sound like a religious nut, aren't I? So yeah, may she guide you, Jules. Travel fast, travel safe. Gray.
Okay, let's try... I seriously can't believe I lost to the Masked Man. Let's try this again.
Seraphites.
So yeah, that reflected lightning is normally supposed to be the only thing that's supposed to be able to damage him.
Well, you know, when you're in the darkness, look for the light. That's kind of how we got into this mess, but, you know. Why are people just leaving ammunition all over this place? Why couldn't I have gotten some in drops? Oh, whatever. Oh no, something Uncharted happened. Why did you throw me down there? That's where I was going anyways. Oh, you had to... Oh, you had to give me a quick time event. That's
Didn't
why.
you?
Why didn't you just shoot him once in the head? It's a 45. God damn it. God damn it, Dina, I told you this earlier. Run to the hills, run for your lives. No, I was pressing fucking... I miss how they used to have different colors for all these fucking buttons, you know? Because...
Yeah.
You know, it used to be triangle was green, X was blue... Pink for
square?
Pink for square and red for circle.
Is it a circle?
And now everything's just fucking white.
Yep.
Two shots! It's a 45, Dina! One shot will take off a regular human skull if you're point blank. Oh wow, this is taking an inordinate amount of time, considering how much those things usually... If the game decides that the clicker can't get you, the clicker can't get you! I gotta get that mask off Dina, because she's about to have morning sickness.
Oh dear.
Why would we rest in the theater? The zombies are literally right behind us. Oh, would you look at that? It's a master lock. Actually, it's a black label. It's a dollar store equivalent.
I have to ponder how the Earthbound fan base compares this final battle to the final battles of either Mother 1 or Earthbound.
You know, there was all that talk about the graphics, and yet I still see the...
Oh, you mean the things that everybody else is...
Look at that. The drawstrings on her hoodie are clipping through the shit on her chest.
Oh yeah, I've seen the clipping that people have posted on Twitter about Last of Us Part 2.
This game's...
2020 graphics, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I told you I was immune, Dina. And you didn't believe me. Well, you see, my mom got bit while I was in the womb, and somehow that makes me immune.
Is that the stupid explanation from the show?
Yes, that was a scene that was deleted from the game because I don't know why, they just didn't get around to filming it, I guess.
That sounds so dumb.
But that's the scene that raises, questions about Abby's parentage, considering how much Abby looks like Ellie's mom.
Especially in the show, from what I could tell.
Yeah, yeah. You know what we could do? We could, see what happens for your kids, Ellie. Oh dear. I'm afraid we can't do that. James Gunn has decided that's not possible.
Don't forget that James Gunn genuinely thinks that Kara Zor-El is younger than Cal.
Sorry, I forgot who the villain of our program here today was. Neil Druckmann, and yeah, so yeah, I like this right here. This right here. This is a much better, much more realistic reaction to this information. A few weeks. This implies that they've been on the road for a few weeks, but they haven't been on the road for a few weeks. Because it only took a couple of days.
So, Alex, since I know you can see in my stream's end, how do you feel about the visuals on the background as I'm fighting my quote-unquote brother?
Good question. I actually have your video disabled because it was helping the audio crackling stop.
Oh, okay, never mind, then just...
Okay. Okay. So no, that stupid fucking shit. Somebody's been in here, and we should be very cautious about being in here, but we're not going to be because Neil Druckmann has decided that we need to not be. James Gunn has revealed that he is a fucking idiot. We already knew this, but he is dispelling any kind of possible
notion,
any possible benefit of the doubt that anybody could have given him is going out the window. He is dispelling any notion that he may in fact know what he's fucking talking about. Kara Zor-El is younger than Kal-El. Well, no, not really. I mean, like, if you count the fucking time dilation shit, or the fact that she was in stasis when he, came
found
to Earth, or things like that, or hell, in some An American Tragedy, Cassandra. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I've paid any attention to, regular plays, but, So, door is locked. Needs key. Hey guys, you know what I should do? I should unblock the men's restroom so that I can see what's inside, but I'm not going to. Because this is a Neil Druckmann game. And we need to go along the railroad.
As Hinawa is desperately pleading to Klaus to remember or who he is, it's like... And Lucas can't seem to bring himself to actually harm his twin brother.
WL.
Now, last time we're going to be hearing this music.
Huh. Hey, Ellie, take the fucking canteen, look in the cooler. War and Peace by Tolstoy, A Tale of Two Cities by Dickens. Oh, The War of the Worlds by, I don't remember. Why are there two copies of The War of the... Oh, H.G. Wells. Iliad and the Odyssey. Good shit. Lovecraft. Thieves of Dawn. Gets the Fun Memories. Use Without Time. Forsaken of the Depths. Bunch of separate copies of Travel and Life magazine. I feel like there's a lot better places.
Well, I mean, it's hard to really mix up Klaus and Lucas,
like
since Klaus has ginger-colored hair and Lucas has blonde.
I ought to set up my little hidey hole somewhere else, but
How do you want them to grow up?
Maybe up here?
Kind, just like you.
Oh, this is good. This is some good stuff.
I was just going to say. To be kind, just like you.
Alright. I'm gonna look around for supplies before I go that way, because I know the game's not going to let me come back. Is that a workbench? Oh, there's another note. They're not coming back. Either got ambushed or ditched me. Starving. Raid the buildings nearby for food. Constant rain means I won't die of thirst. Looks electricity conk out. Can't use the radio. Federal listening posts.
Now we get to the heaviest part of this boss fight.
Okay, so I have a feeling I'm going to find this person somewhere. Yeah, the radio's not working. I'm gonna have to go up on the roof. That looks like 70mm film there.
Lucas isn't sure what to do anymore.
This doesn't strike me as the kind of theater that it would have a 70mm projector, though. Let's see.
Masked man gazed at Lucas.
Because I own 35mm. Yeah, see? Look over here. We have a bunch of film canisters. Then we have, like, 65, 70mm film strips over here.
The masked man covered his ears.
Why? Because I own a couple of 35mm film trailers, and, they're not that fucking big. I don't see...
Masked man shut his eyes.
That doesn't look like an IMAX projector to me. I might be wrong. But if it is an IMAX projector, why don't they have like a separate one for 35?
Lucas wanted to cry.
And of course, you know, this is the kind of shit that only I would notice. Well, myself and probably, you know, other film people, but like, why would you just not, if you're somebody who has any interest in film, why would you just not make sure that you've got the film stuff all squared away? Don't give a shit about your fucking collectibles, Neil. So yeah, James Gunn apparently can't understand why people think the message from Jor-El and Lara Lorvan is fake. And it's not so much that people think that it's fake, as much as it is people want it to be fake because it being real is really fucking stupid. And James has gone on to double down that that the message is real, and that is like, oh, they're not evil, they just see human beings as lesser than them. Yeah. Did you read that post, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm a little locked in right now, and
yeah.
God,
I just can't really. I can't fathom how one man. How one man could be this stupid, because at least Rian Johnson knew he was pissing people off with the bad things he did. You know? James Gunn seems to genuinely not understand that he's done something that people hate. Like, he thinks that the thing that people have done, that is like, people just don't understand what he's doing, as opposed to understanding it and disliking it. It's the keys that we need to get to the thing. Seriously, why is there a fucking 70mm film reel out here? Actually, let me see. If I shift into... Oh, did you turn off photo? Okay. Right, I forgot photo mode was in here. FOV. Zoom that in, see if I can find out what that was. Now the chromatic aberration down. It almost doesn't look like they did anything. Oh, Blorange. It reminds me of the good old days.
of course we will. Maybe I'm not ready, but let's do it anyway.
I think it's just random nonsense. Okay, well, maybe I should turn that off. Oh, wait, I'm not going to, because the game doesn't actually give a shit. Hey, Dina, you still pregnant? Good. Means you'll have time to think about what you've done to me, to you, to the baby, when you go into labor in 8 months. Assuming, of course, you don't die like all the other characters in this game. Why doesn't Ellie have a set of lockpicks with her?
Why indeed?
Well, you wouldn't be able to watch a movie in this place because the fucking projector booth doesn't have the right film projector in it. Actually, why would the... 2013. 2013, they'd already replaced a bunch of, almost sick habit in brick shithouses. Pinnacle Theater. All proceeds to Seattle Children's Center. Set list, settle for less, who could say? What's more under the breach? Hideout, right towards my problems. Possession, the light of two minds. This is all fake, I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing because most of the bands in this game have been made up, but, you know. Well, you know, this is making me flash back to another game where I, went through some curtains in a theater to find some mannequins, but, another fucking You! No! No. Why is it another fucking guitar? Why is there another guitar here?
Why indeed?
We found a guitar at the music store. And now we find a guitar in the theater. Is this one gonna be magically in tune, or am I gonna have to tune it up? Those saddles are not right. Granted, most acoustic guitar saddles aren't right, but... You're just gonna sit me down and make me play fucking Guitar Hero again.
And we are left on a very ambiguous note. But wait. Yep. It looks like everyone has survived.
You know, granted, given the average amount of guitars the average guitarist has, which is approximately 90 million, I can totally see there being this many intact guitars in the post-apocalypse, but what the fuck? Why?
Speaking of post-apocalypse,
the end of the game,
the end of the game seemed to have...
See, that's like a decently... Why are we just leaving the guitar? Did I not bring a fucking case with me 3 years earlier? Just hope the fucking horses don't mess up the fucking guitar. Hey, Joel. Hey, Joel, I have urgent news. When you see a giant muscle beast named Abigail, do not help her. Joel, when you find that giant woman beast, so did I learn how to swim between now and the... Ellie, I'm right here. There's an old John Wayne movie where he's... Yeah, this is exactly the same fucking thing. There's an old John Wayne movie where John Wayne's character is teaching a little kid how to swim, right?
Right.
And the kid says, is like, I don't know how to swim, and so John Wayne picks him up and he throws him in this little pond that they're standing next to, and the kid's mother is like, oh, don't worry, I'll come get you. And John Wayne stops her and is like, you gotta, if you pull him out, he won't figure out how to get out. He's not gonna drown. We're both standing right here. If he gets in trouble, we'll just, we'll just go get him. But, he's not in any danger. He's in 2 feet of water. Or the only danger he's in is his own, unwillingness to deal with the situation. And this is kind of reminding me of that. Just a little. Except...
And now we're at the credits. And here you thought there weren't going to be credits to this game.
The game wouldn't let me.
I kind of like the idea that this is kind of a Donkey Kong Country, cast role.
This isn't really gameplay. It's like
hey, the game I played is done now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, this isn't really gameplay. The game is... This would have been acceptable on the PS2.
But not on the PS quintuple or PS quadruple.
This is PS5. But the game is making me walk alongside Joel and... The game's making me walk alongside Joel and talk to him about stuff, and it's making me push the triangle button to talk to him, rather than just initiating the dialogue automatically. And I don't know why. I want to climb it. Can I climb the dinosaur? Why couldn't the game have been just this? Just more of Ellie and Joel?
Because, Alex, thinks Neil Druckmann has father issues.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Is the game gonna give me a choice? No, it's gonna...
Hey, I thought there weren't such things as friendly ghosts, Knuckles. You lied to me.
Yeah.
I love it. Item guy.
I have issues with heights, but I would have done that. Somebody else pointed out that of the projects James Gunn has worked on, between Guardians of the Galaxy, Peacemaker, and Superman, the main characters' biological fathers all turn out to be massive dicks.
And then he's all like, you know what? I'm just gonna be a Fonda of my adopted dad.
Yeah.
You're the one who is barely a character in this.
At least when Yondu was a fucking character. Yondu had things to do. He had more than 2 scenes across the movie. I'm just glad they didn't... we're not allowed to reference Jurassic Park in this movie, in this game. Sorry, baby girl. But, that's what it was called.
Sony didn't want to negotiate with Universal.
Sony doesn't want to pay Universal or Steven Spielberg for mentioning his movie. Compsognathus.
AKA the actual most dangerous...
Fucking compies.
AKA the actual most dangerous thing to come onto land. Is they're worse than rats.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Neil. You accidentally created the perfect rebuttal. Yeah, once upon a time there was this zombie game. Then they made a sequel and it wasn't as good.
Ha! I love that meme.
Because Joel literally said that. That it was like, did you... Ellie asks him, did you see that in the movie too? And he said, yeah, sort of. There was a sequel and it wasn't as good. Oh, Neil. I am 99% sure real light doesn't do that when you pan across it. But whatever. No, he said that is one big pile of shit. Couldn't even clear you couldn't even clear the goddamn quote. Technically, the Triceratops is actually the juvenile form of another dinosaur, but yes. Humans. Found a trading card. Something's glowing on the floor, but I'm 90% sure it's a graphical error and not a collectible.
And now for the staff credits.
Women's restroom is open. Men's restroom is blocked off. Not allowed to climb on the dinosaur bones. Yeah, this is a good scene, but it, contributes to the lurchy as fuck pacing of the game. I mean, back when the movie was made, or back rather when the book was written, it was hypothesized that the Utah raptor was an adult form of the smaller velociraptor skeleton. Well, he is hard-headed. And that was why the Utah raptor model was used as the example of the one in the movie. That sounds like fun.
Honestly, for my thoughts on revisiting this game, God, it was a hell of a journey. One that I'm glad I went and back on.
Those aren't supposed to actuate unless you put money in or press a button.
I really wonder if there's any chance of Emil ever revisiting this game again. Because I know he loved revisiting Earthbound. So why not Mother 3?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and now not Pluto. Whenever I would work one of these things, it would never... the generator would never light up anything unless you moved it really, really, really quickly. Like, I could just move it at a sensible pace, right? Where the things... where the crank was moving the planets normally. And the sun in the center just wouldn't go unless I cranked it like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, that happens.
I mean, that would be nice, but, you know, we're probably not going to have that happen, because, human beings are a little bit too preoccupied with the zombie apocalypse that's going on, but, you know. Me personally, I would have thought that the military would have been able to handle it, but... far beyond this
and now,
unknown, far
and now,
beyond
the Mother 3 logo without all the metal on it.
What am I? Who am I? What will I be? Where am I going? And what will I see? Searching my mind for some things to reveal. What thoughts are fantasy? What memories real?
And with one journey's end, another will begin. So, now that we're done with that game...
you'd at least put them back where you got them, Ellie.
Yeah, like, come on.
Really surprised that nobody has come and gotten any of this stuff, considering it would probably be very useful for, you know. Is that the fucking suit from Aliens? I have a feeling this stuff might be, might have been useful to, you know, deal with all the...
Indeed.
All the zombie crap.
Oh, hold on a second.
I'm gonna wind up having to play the PS5 version of this game because they actually wound up putting the game in linear, or what the fuck is that? That one of the little dangly charm at the bottom of Ellie's backpack is currently just zerging the fuck out at the bottom there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, we have, somebody just followed us on Twitch. Awesome Mix Volume 1.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm streaming this, and I will
we just
be
made
back
our follower
momentarily.
goal. Let me see here. Yeah.
I gotta close OBS.
We're up to 70 followers. Thank you.
Cool. This keeps happening every goddamn time.
Is it that thing where OBS doesn't want to disconnect the stream?
No, it's that thing where OBS doesn't want to register that a capture card has been plugged in.
Hmm. Hey, Ellie. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Cold,
You're gonna need
like the darkness of space.
And it's still not registering my...
When you find Abigail Anderson, you need to bury her alive. Leave her buried alive. Buried alive.
Card! Oh, great. So, now I get... OBS is deciding it doesn't want to register my capture card.
Yay. Is it a big green screen, or is it something else?
It's the part where it doesn't recognize a capture card exists.
Okay, so unplug it, plug it back in, and then double-click on properties for your game capture, and then just click on deactivate, and then activate it.
I already did that, and it didn't work.
Yay. Excuse me.
It's only registering in either my webcam or my... Or my virtual camera.
Check to make sure the, whatever you were playing was plugged into it?
It is plugged in.
Plugged into the capture card?
Yes.
You got the power light on the capture card?
Not turning on. Capture card is not turning on.
Unplug it.
Unplug what?
The capture card.
From from the USB?
Yes.
Okay, now what?
Oh my god, there might be gameplay in there. I'll wait 10 seconds and then plug it back in. All the time. You did not get half the air she did, and you have much longer legs. This is gonna be one of those shoehorn zombie segments from the first game here.
Still not registering that there's a capture card plugged in.
Turn off, if you, try restarting your computer.
Oh, joy. I'll be back.
You got the, what are you trying to play?
I'm trying to play my PlayStation 5.
Okay, so the PS5 is on the system is the system communicating with the TV?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, try restarting your computer.
Joy bunnies.
Can I take all these t-shirts? I want that bison. That'd be a neat little thing. I killed for them. It's a bunch of wolves surrounding a mighty moose. I wonder if that's a heavy-handed metaphor for things that have happened in this game. That doesn't sound like something Ellie would say, but what the fuck ever, I guess. 4 soldiers at the gate, the last one cried. Yep, it's gameplay time. Why do I only have 5 bullets? Why don't I have a full magazine?
Yeah, it's still not working.
Huh.
I have the thing plugged in and everything.
Okay, deactivate and reactivate it in OBS again.
I can't, because it doesn't register it.
So you're on your video capture device, right?
It doesn't have... I go automate... When I tried to do that earlier, it doesn't register, and when I tried to put in a new video capture device so that it will register, it doesn't work.
Share me your screen.
Alright, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
I just need to see what's going on.
Look at that!
Okay.
It's not there! It's not there!
Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Okay, so you've... Check your USB connection and see if it's... Make sure it's all your connections are seated.
How do I check that?
Well, you unplug it from both the device and your computer, or then plug both of those in. People in the van, we locked them in and doused it with gas. Why are you leaving confessions about the kid who ran into the blast I couldn't stop? Why are you leaving your confessions in spray paint? The stragglers who snuck into camp, they just wanted food. Yeah, why are you leaving your confessions about all of this shit on the goddamn walls? The woman we tortured choked on her own blood. I don't give a fuck. OBS virtual camera. Okay, close that out and reopen it. Anything else show up on the drop down?
And now there's nothing on my TV.
You twiddled the thing again. Henry, hit hit the X button on, or the home button on your DualShock 5.
Which button?
The home button.
Which one is the home button?
Which one do you think, dude? It's the one in the center of the controller with the PlayStation logo on it.
There's nothing on the screen.
Huh. Interesting. That's unusual.
Right, my Elgato's was dead again.
And you don't have a separate power cable for that thing, right?
Nope.
Is the light on, or is the light still off?
It's not on.
Okay. Try plugging it into a different USB port.
I only have two.
Yeah, try switching whatever you've got in the other one with the one you've got. Back to fucking Seattle. No more fun. We've been having too much fun lately. Oh. And maybe we should have brought Dina in here with us.
Nope, it's still the...
Did your TV go to sleep?
Nope, my TV has not gone to sleep.
Okay, have you tried... unplug the HDMI cable from the Elgato to the system, and then plug it back in. Oop, that sounds like something happened. Where the hell did Dina go? Excuse me.
Well, now I've got display again.
Well, that's good. That's progress. Something has changed.
Sadly.
Oh, there it is.
Now it's finally back.
Yeah, there must have been an HDCP handshake problem.
I gotta...
It's the same problem that causes...
Close the damn window. Because it does this to me all the time.
Yeah, it's the same problem I have every day. Well, not every day, but, you know, every
time
I
go. Much better.
This thing set up. God damn it, Dina, why didn't you do that outside? Not a lot. Hot like a fever, maybe. Well, if anybody would know how to do it, it would be the girl that, Joel was teaching how to fix electronics, who for some reason wasn't Ellie.
Create the brawn count. YouTube tried to deny it. Thing tried to deny me.
So, as per our news topics, apparently the composer for the latter 3 core design Tomb Raider games has been arrested for COVID loan fraud, putting him in the hallowed league of Austin St. John. Apparently,
that's on.
Yeah, apparently he went in for 2 COVID loans, excuse me, for his music company. And then it wound up closing up shop anyways in 2022. Have you seen the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer?
No, all I know is that Carl Urban is Johnny Cage and Jade is now bald.
Bald, yes.
I'm sorry. Bald! 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 My eyes!
The goggles do nothing!
Okay, so...
Yeah, I wound up looking into it, and, man, why exactly did people think that they could get away with this crap? So
and we're
easy.
back to Dinosaur Story.
Yeah, it's so easy
Alex,
to not perform fraud. Yeah?
Do you like isekais?
I mean, I suppose it depends on their quality.
Do you like isekais involving Digimon?
I thought Digimon was an isekai.
So, I'm gonna have to do this for caution's sake.
What the fuck is this, Dina?
Yeah, Digimon World, next order.
Yes, after quite a bit of wrestling with Kevin's capture card, we are now back on the air. PlayStation 5 has an issue with the HDCP handshake between capture devices and itself, which causes it to not want to connect sometimes. For me...
Fun times.
For me, it's a bright green screen with static across the top. For Kevin, it's nothing. Now, I have to go on my own, rather than taking one of the big muscle-bound freaks with me.
Alright,
like,
so... much like Pokemon.
Like maybe Haley Swole Osment from the TV show.
Now, Alex, here's the $1 million question. Do I go with a guy because I have a Y chromosome? Or do I go with a girl because us girls are hot?
Well, is she customizable?
No.
Oh. Well, craft pistol silencer that makes shots silent until it breaks.
Alright, I'll go with the guy.
Well,
so what are we naming this idiot?
Why do I need drugs to make silencers?
Alex, what are we naming the idiot?
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do I need drugs to, upgrade my melee weapons? Is this just because you reuse the fucking image? You didn't feel like
7 years.
coming up with something else?
Because since some event that will not be elaborated on for the most part, and just like that, we're suddenly isekai'd.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Ah, god damn it, we're bringing up that movie again.
Well, you know. When in doubt, Digiman. Apparently, Lollipop Chainsaw is getting some new projects, which is interesting. I hope they're good. Coinciding
now,
with the release of a Lollipop Chainsaw Repopped.
By the way, this running speed, Alex, that's the fastest we're going to be able to go.
Join the Washington Liberation. That is not very effective propaganda, I must say.
You see those two Digimon right there?
But we're actually wolves. Ah.
Oh, hi, Machine Dramon, one of the 4 Dark Masters. Yeah, you remember that guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's everywhere in this game.
'Cause you're everything to me.
Oh dear. Note that our Digimon do not refer to us by... Note that nobody will refer to us by name, just like Final Fantasy X.
Yeah. Because otherwise the characters would have to recognize you and speak your name via talkie talk. And you'll forever be this guy from here on out.
I, Kyle Bear, and Kirk Thornton.
Why exactly would they let you create a character name when nothing else about the character is customizable? And
That's
there's
a good
dialogue. This is the question I had in Final Fantasy X. Because Final Fantasy X lets you choose character names, but then, or at the very least, you know, character name. But, like, in a game like Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, anything where there's not spoken dialogue, it works. Because you can just, you know, when you find... Where you go? To print character name on screen, you just save a string and then reference that string.
So we got obligatory tutorials.
And just stealing all the drugs and ammunition. Oh, look at that. It's Lex Luthor. Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-dum, bum, bum.
Alright. Or Greymon, use your move.
We're going full FUD here.
Oh dear. Oh, come on, War Greymon. You were able to no-diff this guy back in Adventure 1.
Let's see here. The far-right Sensito Party in Japan has apparently decided that they want...
and now it's time for me to mute the gameplay audio.
That they want to regulate anime production. Which, you know, just goes to show.
Time to mute.
Anybody who's... Anybody who wants to try and regulate what kind of media you can consume is a,
is an idiot.
Massive fucking idiot. And then in America, well, in Australia, rather, but with repercussions in America, there is a, far-left feminist group, because of fucking course it is, petitioning payment providers and whatnot to restrict organizations like Steam and Valve, etc., from being able to sell certain kinds of things on their platform. Among the titles removed,
we should not need Omegamon to fight a Machine Dramon.
No. Or things like Futanari BDSM torture or whatever it was, but you know how this goes. This person is the person who's in charge of this group. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but the person who's big time affiliated with this group, in charge of, founder, whatever it is, was going on about how stuff like Lollipop Chainsaw and Stellar Blade and whatnot are evil and sexist and yada yada yada. And, stuck up for the movie Cuties. Now, keep in mind...
And now we're back to the point where we could actually have audio.
Yeah. Keep in mind, stuff like that is animated and doesn't involve actual human beings. And then, of course, Cuties was a movie featuring actual children doing actual sexualized dancing.
Yep.
Thank you, France. Oh, wait, I've already been in here. Okay, fuck this shit. See if there's any way to get into... No? Okay, so this... The rails are getting smaller as time goes on.
Seriously, given the fact that all it took to...
How do I get up here? Or am I not supposed to get up here?
Oh dear.
I've already been through here. I probably have, haven't I yet? Oh, no.
And now we are in the town of Flotia.
Gotten to this point where I hate sidling through places.
Hey, old man Digimon. And I've been... I will never understand this game's dub's pronunciation of the word machine Dramon.
How does it pronounce it?
Draymon.
Machine Draymon?
Yes.
Hmm.
Even though it's never been pronounced Draymon, it's always been pronounced Dramon.
It's probably one of those things where, yeah, I was going the wrong way.
Where I was going the wrong way.
It's probably one of those things where they didn't have a consistent pronunciation guide. Fuck the wolves.
Yeah, they did everything they could to defend me, even though they should have easily been able to defeat one of these fuckers. And they're mega level Digimon, GGmon.
It's locked, isn't it? Yep. Why do we keep running into things that would have been easier if we had a lockpick?
Oh man, I have the urge to punch you right in the jaw. Okay.
Like,
so
me with my big self could probably climb through there, but Ellie's not gonna bother.
Okay, Alex. So, allow me to explain this whole shindig. So, your Digimon are on a lifespan and of certain number of days, and every time they reincarnate, you're gonna have to go back to Floatia, start the whole process all over again, and until eventually, at some point you can guarantee certain results.
Enlisted rosters.
There are ways to mitigate this, but
feel like that should be public
those
information.
take quite a bit of issue. But those take quite a bit of effort.
Wow, I walked in on that.
Hey,
Hi.
Sonic.
Hi, Sonic.
Sadly, you missed the finale of Mother 3.
Unfortunate.
So what are we naming?
Wandering around trying
So what are we
to figure
naming
out
our? So what are we naming in the first partner we picked?
where all of my supplies are.
Robin, William.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's the anniversary of Robin Williams' passing.
No, it's actually his birthday.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
You know what? I'll just name, in honor of him, I'll just name in this one our. Let's see, our use space.
I thought you were going to
Is it
name
Willie-
it Arbin.
Is it Williams or Williams?
Williams.
All right, R. Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
Okay, fine. I guess I won't do that. I guess I won't have fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, it's a fucking dog. Hold R1 to see your scent trail, except I fucking can't.
What is this, detective mode?
Yeah.
Side note, I think this is like the first time I've seen actual gameplay of Last of Us 2. Because let's be honest, all I've been hearing is people bitching about the story when that game talking about the game.
Oh, the gameplay's not that great. The story is worse, but the gameplay just isn't good. Last time I played this, the game outright forgot that I didn't get something because maybe I'd gotten it in the previous time through, but I left and that dog's just gonna walk right into the fucking wall, I guess. You get dogs off your trail by throwing a fucking brick. Nobody's gonna look at the arc the brick took to get to where it was, but...
Mm. I mean,
I turned off listen mode, so, the brick doesn't work.
Oh.
Sorry, not the brick. The scent trail thing doesn't work.
I mean,
Which
I could
means
talk
that...
on and on about how Last of Us stories could have been fixed. Because, I mean,
Oh, yeah, no, it's...
Well,
it would have
in
been
terms of the game.
easy to fix it. All you had to do was not write it like a fucking jackass.
I mean, especially with the stupid reason for what the designer's main message of the thing was. About, yada yada
The
yada,
biggest...
revenge is bad. And
Yeah, the biggest thing that they needed to do was make sure that Ellie got her revenge at the end of the story. Then they needed to patch up every decision that was made along the way, because this game is full of bullshit.
Honestly, I already figured out an easy way they could solve this whole story. That way they can have Ellie have her revenge, while also the writers can have their cake and eat it.
By the
And
way,
it's honestly... Oh, I was gonna...
by the way, Sonic,
You know, I would love to...
I'll let Kevin ask you before I get on my...
So have you ever played the game that I'm playing right now?
Huh.
No, surprisingly, I have not played a Digimon game aside from Digimon Arena.
Oh dear, you're gonna need to do something about that.
Okay, and
I
Endure helped
really do
me, but
wanna
it didn't
play-
help me all the way.
I really do need to play more Digimon games. I'm looking for recommendations.
So we have this game, which came out in 2017, a year after Cyber Sleuth came out, which, by the way, that's also a great game, but you might want to get the complete version that also has Hacker's Memory. Because Hacker's Memory is also a very solid game.
Alright then.
You know what I still wish that we could get in visual novel style games like this?
Mm-hmm.
A certain
Right.
feature that was put into the 5th entry of a sub-series of the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Persona.
Auto advance. So that way, I can let the dialogue go on and I don't need to press a fucking button.
Yeah.
This is an issue I have with other games. This is not something in World Next Order has.
Yeah, I'll admit I hate my RPGs that don't have an auto button. I mean,
Oh.
even Fate's Fate. No, I'm not thinking wrong Fate. I'm talking the visual novel has an auto button. I'm thinking of the Family of Revenant one. No, wait, that also. But
How is it taking it that fucking long for me to kill this bitch? And the
Yeah,
bitch,
I'm
too.
So the voice of Gigimon is done by Christopher Corey Smith, who had voiced Gigimon in Digimon Cross Wars.
Okay then. Alright, so what was that? Oh yeah, right. How they can have left. Oh, yeah.
Ow.
And speaking
Don't
of
believe
Cross
that
Wars,
dog would be able to fit my entire face
Our
in its
main
mouth, but, you know.
our male protagonist, named Jimmy, according to Alex, because I asked him, what are we going to name this idiot? And he is voiced by Nicholas Roy, who is Taiki Kudo, or Mikey Kudo in the dub.
Alright, so yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. Outlast was to fit this story while also acting the virus his cake and eat it. Which honestly, it's fairly easy, and it's ironically you can take an idea from a certain other indie game that's all about choices that killing is bad.
Undertale?
Everything, yeah. Undertale.
Yeah.
Make it like Undertale. Give us an option.
Oh, that would be impossible. That would be way too much work.
Ugh. I mean, I know I'm gonna skip ahead, because let's just say, after the time skip in, I guess Last of Us, the second time skip, where after, Ellie Abby finds Ellie, you have the Ellie boss fight, and Abby leaves Ellie alone. Then you have the time skip. Let's just say during that moment, you would have an option where I think you could say where Ellie has the option of finding out Abby. Where you can either go A, and then you can have the game split into two router endings. You say A, where Ellie just decides to just go home and leave Abby and just continue on life, or you could just have the option to continue.
Yeah,
with
I want options. I want to be able to have various things that I can do. I want to be able to recreate what my adopted father did to Abby's actual dad. I want to be able to haul my flamethrower in here and complete the Anderson family barbecue.
Yeah, in fact, speaking of that hospital thing, you could also do something like that. Because remember, you technically could. While you do have to kill some people, you could make this as bloodless as possible. Like, you don't have to kill those doctors. You could if you want to, but you don't have to.
Well, the game doesn't actually care.
I mean, the game doesn't care
what you did in the previous game, because you have an option to not kill Jerry. There is a possibility that you can not kill Jerry, but The Last of Us 2 doesn't care.
Yeah, I know that, but because I know the game doesn't care, and the game does treat you as if you are a murdering psychopath. Because I don't
need tutorial mon telling me where to go.
I mean, it'd be like if you don't just decide to treat like the genocide route as like the canon route, and then if Delta wasn't secret Undertale, which is still up in the air.
So considering the fact that if we go out there into the real world, the real digital world, to try to fight things, we're gonna get smoked.
Probably.
We're doing some training.
Oof. But yeah, honestly, I think people would probably be less pissed off at Last of Us 2. I mean, they'd still be pissed off, but at least then you would have the option. Like, maybe don't be. Like, what if I choose to not be a murdered psychopath?
What if I choose to not kill Joel?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Bro, but even if you had to kill Joel, I mean, oof. But yeah, I think that would probably be the easiest solution.
Here we go. The scripted Digivolution, because your baby level Digimon will always default to a certain in training level. They will never turn into another in training level Digimon.
So your Digimon,
and every time they Digivolve,
honestly, yeah, that's kind of what it is. Like, if you're gonna have your game to have some message of killing is bad, at least give the player a choice. At least that way.
Yeah, to not slaughter all of these people, yeah.
Yeah, because at least that way, you can still have your message, but that way players don't feel like the message is shoved down their throat. Like, people will... And plus, I mean, it's not like people will ignore the evidence. I mean, you know how humans are. I mean, we're curious assholes. Why do you think the genocide route is a thing? We'll probably most likely do the evil route eventually. Yeah, Kevin?
Come on.
And sometimes when you're feeding Digimon they will get very picky and you have to scold them.
God fucking damn it, game!
It's that in depth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Joel. Well. Oh, and that's another death.
And another thing that Digimon are going to have to do every so often, they're going to have to take a dump.
Oh, God, it really is.
So, we got to go find a John for them. And went at their...
We got to go find a John. That's what the Digimon prostitute said.
There's data. No, wait, that's right. Oh, wait, that's right. Rule 30. Rule 34, right.
At this point, we can't guarantee any sort of digivolution yet out of these guys, so
Excuse me.
we're just kind of leveling up the stat as going through a bit of a balance of sorts. So let's see what Nyaromon will turn into.
Nyaromon. Oof.
A white Agumon.
Oh.
Snow Agumon, to be more specific. And let us see what Motimon will turn into. Normally, Nyaromon would be the in-training level for, or Salomon, who is the rookie form of Gatomon. Oh, look at that! It turned into Wormmon. Let's see now.
Let's see. God, this really is just Pepsi, isn't it?
Pepsi Man.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, Alex is getting his ass kicked by you, by man, in a zombie game.
Huh. I was almost expecting the game to let me get through there, but no, that's actually pretty neat.
Huh. Up and you're dead.
So I know where I need to be.
I gotta do my impression of the Battletoads sound effect when you get killed. Bow, 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 bow.
Most iconic game over me music.
Game over, yeah!
Oh, damn
it.
Okay, okay, that's obviously number one.
Come on.
What would be number two, though? I guess it'd be Castlevania.
Uh-huh. Okay. That was really stupid. On everybody's account. I'd love to say that I tried to do that on purpose.
Anyway.
And now our Digimon are feeling very sleepy. Alright, time to go sleepy by nappy time, guys.
Well,
You have to go to sleep.
Not super far. I haven't gotten to the flashback where you play as Abby yet, but I have gotten to the flashback to the Museum of Natural History.
Got it. So you haven't passed the show yet. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm not talking about the Digimon game, damn it, but let's be honest, you're just raising bets.
It's fine, man. I'm serious. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm a Canadian. It's my nature to apologize. Even when I know I didn't do anything.
Somebody at my work tried to insist that Canada was the best place on Earth, and I'm like, hey, you're funny.
I did not tell you to do that.
Not. That's what. It's like those people who say that Japan's so great. No, it's not.
Just because everywhere has its problems, everywhere has its positives.
See, Sonic, I told them that you would agree with me on this, and I was proven right.
Buddy, Canada is not as great as it.
I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, there's homeless people everywhere. There's homeless people everywhere I go.
I mean, its healthcare is kind of self-explanatory.
I mean, yeah, sure, free healthcare is nice, but let's be honest,
there's also
in the house.
There's also the euthanasia.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's homeless people everywhere, gun violence and carjacking.
Gun violence in Canada.
Yeah.
And people say that there's that gun violence is bad around here.
And recently, for the summer, there's traffic jams like crazy. Like, there's so many car accidents. Like, damn. I mean, I know I can drive, but this is why I would take the bus, man. I mean, hell, 2 weeks ago, I was in a bus crash.
Jesus Christ. What kind? Was it, like, severe, or?
It was more like a... Well, I mean, thankfully nobody got hurt. But I think, like, how do I describe the bus? Like, I guess the door? Yeah, I guess... Apparently two buses sort of collided during one of the traffic jam.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Got delayed. I mean, so I had to get... Thankfully, I was going home, so I rushed, but... And thankfully, I was in the back, so... Yeah. Kind of scary, but... Yeah, Canada's not as great.
Why are you guys here? Fucking put the distraction down that way.
It's like those people who always say that, oh man, it's so hard being white, or it's so hard being black, or so hard being trans. Look, every race, everyone has problems. Doesn't matter who you are, what you are.
It doesn't.
And if anybody says that another race is either have it, or they have it rough, or they have it so good, then no, they don't. They're just being ignorant, or you just have some weird self-hatred of yourself.
Indeed.
At that point, I just think you just have issues, man. Maybe... Like, just because you talk down like, oh man, being a guy is so great, doesn't mean you're gonna get invited. You're not gonna be invited to Wakanda. You're not gonna be invited to any barbecue. And Africa's not gonna give you some Nobel medal just because you hate America.
Yeah, and so going on to a somewhat different subject.
That's how Uncle Ruckus was made.
So, recently, as unfortunate as this news is, Bruce Willis, man.
Oh,
not doing too good.
Damn.
No, like, it's getting worse, man.
Man. God, I know this is gonna be. I know it.
It's gonna be yeah. We're getting close.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy.
It's gonna be a.
I think Bruce is getting close to his expired date.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sad day when that happens.
In that case, I will say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, indeed. He had a good. At least we can say he had a good run.
God damn it!
Oh,
them getting shot only staggers them. Me getting shot, I fucking die.
Well, that's how. I mean, you're a little girl. They're a grown-ass man.
I'm a grown-ass man. Let me be clear.
Then again, I mean,
Let me be clear, WLF. You fucking what, mate? You fucking what, mate? I don't get my fucking balls back.
I mean, let's be real now. You're some random little girl fighting into a military army.
Technically, she is an adult, but yes. Also, they're technically paramilitary.
Well, I mean, the closest thing to military in an apocalypse.
Why does your weapon not drop any fucking ammo?
Like, you people want to say plot armor, like, the fact that Ellie was somehow able to beat the entire army in, like, a couple of days is bullshit enough. She's only one girl.
She's only one wee little girl.
Yeah, I mean, John Wick was able to do that, but he's John Wick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was trained to do it. This chick probably had, like, what? I don't know. Oh,
she had training, just, not John Wick levels of training.
She's not Batman. And the dog. Up, there's the dog.
Woof.
Left a comment on a Pirates of the Caribbean video saying I didn't know Natalie Portman was British, and I'm waiting for the first person to try and actually my hilarious joke.
I mean,
actually,
that's Keira Knightley.
Welcome to the rules of the internet.
Have you watched fucking
Star Wars?
Yep. I mean, remember, rule number 97, no matter, for every joke, there is at least one person dumb enough to not get it. Rule number 97 of the rules of the internet.
Alright, you two, get over here.
The rules of the internet are always relevant. Always.
Yes.
Alright.
I hate, even if I hate how true they are, they're sadly true, and people need to know them.
Alright, so there's another stat that we need to talk about out in this game called victory points, which are obtained by winning battles. For instance, we gotta go beat up Patamon.
Oh, look, it's Patamon.
Note that some of these Digimon don't have voice lines.
I mean, I kind of had to have the audio on the YouTube. Bubble breath.
That was effortless.
Where is
Damn,
your
you
ammo?
Damn, you jumped Patamon like you owed him, like he owed you money.
Where's my money, bitch?
Bitch better have my money. Bitch better
Man,
have my money.
Great. I get to just
You know,
show
the funny
one
thing
person
is,
I know.
speaking of jumping somebody like they owe you money, a Godzilla killed a Celestial.
I saw that.
Of course you would.
Bum, 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 bum,
Man, the
bum,
Hulk
bum,
is gonna
bum,
die.
bum. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Ran down that alley. I'm just sort of casually strolling through the alley.
And I guess Patamon just decides to live in your city. Yeah, don't you just hate it when random folk, homeless folk, just show up in your home and make themselves home?
Don't you hate when random homeless chicks kill all of your soldiers? And they scream in agony all the fucking time?
Man, the homeless suck. You either get two options. You get those asshole homeless people, or you get those wise old man homeless. There's no in between.
And so, by the way,
I'll be
Alex,
right back. Kevin, could you please ban the bot in the Twitch chat? Thank you.
Hold on. Let me. What's his name? I forgot. I have mod powers now. Yeah, I see him.
all right, banned him.
Yay.
All right, so you know how in Kingdom Hearts 3, Donald and Goofy will pester you nonstop about ingredients?
Yeah.
Well, this game has ingredients too, but thankfully the Digimon don't have speaking line. The Digimon partners don't have speaking lines.
Do they have text boxes that are in your face?
No, no. The text boxes are actually very small.
Okay, goody.
So yeah, let's just stay in the Nai Plains and go and beat up various rookie Digimon.
Oh, god damn it. Sorry,
Tutorial. It's a tutorial.
I'm just looking at my news feed. Goddamn Fate Extra Record just got delayed for spring.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And right on the anniversary, too.
Hey, Wormmon. Why can't you be more like a Snow Agumon?
Yeah. OP.
So the base Ace Order power will be equivalent to your bond with your Digimon. So let's go and bully more or Goblimon
Of course, goblins
for
in
victory
RPGs
points.
always. Well, I mean, it's an RPG. Goblins are usually the first easiest ones to kill. And hardest.
Unless this is Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, they're easy. Yeah, alone they're easy. But in a pack, though... Because, goblins are skilled in the act of jumping.
So you guys are fighting goblins? Well, do I have the hero for you?
Oh, that guy was running. Oh, that goblin.
That is a reference to Digibro's video on one of Digibro's videos on SAO. Alicization, and where essentially Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh are inside of a dungeon and about to rescue some of their friends, and then they end up coming face to face with goblins.
Oh boy.
To which then Digibro replies, "Oh, so you guys are fighting goblins, huh?" And then he introduces Goblin Slayer to the tune of Otherworld from Final Fantasy X. Before then talking about what's it called? Before then talking about .hack sign. Saying that Isekai should have ended with that. The Isekai genre should have ended with that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, I think it's dying down now, thankfully. Not by much, but at least it's dying down somewhat. Well, dying down as in, at least it's not in your face as it was. It's still in your face, and the quality still is Isekai quality. Seriously, I think the last Isekai I watched was that one called Uncle Isekai. And that was only because there were so many Sega references. It's a good watch.
Okay, so I gotta find a Digistalk, a cheerful apple, and a salty fruit.
A Digimon that doesn't want to kill you for whatever reason.
Well, that's commonplace. It's just a lot of Digimon operate under instinct.
Yeah, that is true.
Stone.
Yep. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how the open world section here works. So basically, there's just gonna be certain. It's like a leveling thing. There's just gonna be certain areas where all levels are just at certain levels. Like for this area, you'll just find level 2 Digimon, or they're more open. Where sometimes you might just find an area where it's there's this really high level Digimon that you can just randomly find.
Sometimes it's like that.
You could just be hanging around the fort, and suddenly there's just a Mega Greymon just over there.
Well, not necessarily a Metal Greymon. More like, I think, okay, so we need Tentomon for the item shop. Well, our Digimon need to go to the John.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it's more like the worlds are split. Well, it's more like the open world is kind of split into multiple junctions that you have to go to. Starting with the Nye Plains, which is the most basic bitch area of the game.
Okay then, because I was trying to say, I was thinking more like how Xenoblade was, how you could find it's one. Like, you just find
The combat is real time, kind of like Xenoblade.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I'm thinking more like how I guess the open world thing is. Or because I mean, there's like the begin. Because I remember the beginning area had like one enemy that was like level 90. That was
Oh,
just there.
oh no! Sometimes there are Digimon on that appear that are gigantic variants of commonplace Digimon that you see throughout the area.
So like Alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus.
Yes, only you don't need a whole squad to fight one.
Yeah. Oh god, I mentioned Pokemon when there's Digimon. Now I need to commit Sudoku.
Okay, so let's discuss some of the stats here.
Yeah, oh boy.
All right. So, age is how old is the Digimon currently? The lifespan of a Digimon is limited to a certain number of days. It can go up via Digivolution up until their mega forms. Weight is how much they weigh. These are important factors. Active time is how long is the Digimon active before they want to go back to sleep. Their nature is what element they are attributed to, and their attribute is what type of Digimon they are like vaccine, virus, data, a neutral, or free type. Personality is just the type of personality a Digimon has. Health and magic, kind of self-explanatory. Strength is also self-explanatory. Any stamina is defense, wisdom. Wisdom reduces the amount of magic points that a technique will cost. Speed is how fast a Digimon can act.
Ah. Well, no. And I'm guessing each Digimon has their own skill tree or something like that.
They have their own Digivolution tree.
Ah.
As in depending on what stats you end up prioritizing on is where the Digimon is the route that the Digimon's going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
There are training faults which means misleadings by your taming acts. Let your Digimon take a crap on the ground, or praise them for bad things, or blame them for good things, and train in them, or train them when they're horribly fatigued.
I think it makes sense considering this kind of game so far.
And victory points is essentially why we're bullying these Goblimon. I mean, they've done nothing wrong to us.
They're Goblimon. They always do something wrong. Their existence is a blight on reality.
I mean, they turned to Ogremon.
Even worse. Is that racist? Maybe, but they're goblins.
I mean, Ogremon is a cool character in Digimon Adventure.
Yeah, was.
And then, of course, he had to turn infected, and we never saw him do anything else again.
Don't you just love it? They introduce a new character.
Mock jab.
Hmm.
Essentially standard punching.
Let's see. Yada yada yada.
And the thing is that Next Order is kind of more like Digimon World, the first Digimon World game, in terms of its gameplay, as opposed to it was something like World 2 or 3.
Hmm.
Because you do stuff like what I'm doing in World 2. Or in World 1, I should say. Yes.
I'm sorry. I just keep imagining Pokemon Route 1 music playing right now. One of these days, I should probably get onto that Nuzlocke stream I always wanted to try.
Oh boy.
Just need to figure out which one to
Have
do.
you should see the Nuzlocke stream series I did.
Oh, sweet. I guess I can. I guess I'm gonna have to go through your vids just to see it.
It's I did a fire red leaf green Nuzlocke though. Thing is I also had to, for grinding purposes only, I had to rely on some cheats to level up my Pokemon a bit more.
Ah, got it.
Just for grinding purposes, I didn't use them in game.
Ah, yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm thinking maybe I should probably start with Black and White too, since.
Look and see which one is the easiest to get into for a Nuzlocke before you start doing that.
I mean, well, here's the thing though. I have done Nuzlocke before. I mean, I've done one for Fire Red and Leaf Green, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I've even done a randomizer one.
I remember Team 4-Star's second Nuzlocke was Heart Gold Soul Silver, and they ended up using a cheat to make it so that the egg inside of that the egg inside the egg that you get from the that the egg you end up getting from one of the sister
Mm-hmm.
hers is it ends up being a slugma.
Hmm.
They named the slugma Ivan Ooze.
Yeah, I remember that. I also remember they also hacked the game so they can have their rival from the previous game with their team.
Yeah, yeah. So to be fair, are people that are technically on a better sub level that and better subscriber count on than we are have done have done on far worse.
Yeah, true.
Because hell, at what point in the Pokemon franchise has there ever been an option and to outright terminate a Pokemon on in the PC? Because the most you can do with that is release it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite bits for the teaser or on Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver's Nuzlocke was Nick just showing up out of nowhere and being like, and telling Kieran to put on a shirt. And Kieran just suddenly has a shirt on when he took it off after the guidance stream.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Sorry about that. Had to help my dad with something. We got it all sorted out, though.
Glad to hear it.
Right.
PS5 will enter rest mode in 3 minutes. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Not today.
Not today.
Speaking
There's a bunch of dead wolves in front of me.
Also,
and a bunch of dead wolf dogs.
I guess here's a weird thing.
And no fucking ammo.
I recently rewatched the Transformers movies again for some reason.
Oh,
Why did you rewatch those?
So you rewatched
it was a marathon. It was a marathon on TV.
Oh, okay. Why?
Can I tell you? Why did you watch the same movie 5?
Did they play Transformers 5 complete with all
they
the
played all the
aspect
Michael Bay
ratio?
One. They played all the things. They played, yes, even with the aspect ratio changes.
Oh god, that kind of thing ought to be illegal.
But it was like,
hey, so Sonic, I've got a question for you. Why exactly did the TV play the exact same film 5 times in a row?
Well, we did play the same film 5 times in a row, but then we also got 2 good ones with, they played the original Transformers animated movie.
Nice.
You know the one.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
But why did I watch the Alex 5 times? It's a question. Why did I watch the same?
No, Alex, this is how. No, Alex, this is how you gotta do it. Transformer.
Why are you fixated on my goddamn location? Oh, it's all clear. No, it's fucking not. You don't know that.
Sorcerermon.
Oh.
You don't goddamn know that. You don't know a goddamn thing.
Basically, Wizardmon, but eyes.
Difference between silent magician and dark magician.
Just come in here. Come in here. Come on.
Like, yeah, got to see the original Transformers movie, a bunch of the Bay movies, Bumblebee, and Transformers 1 to end it. God, Transformers 1 got done dirty.
I know.
It's kind of funny, both the 2 good Transformers movies, which were the anime ones, got done dirty by the box office sales, because, the original, people who don't know, the very first Transformers movie did flop.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
arguably the best Transformers movies underperform.
Yeah.
Bumblebee, underperformed. Rise of the Beasts, underperformed.
And
Transformers the movie, underperformed. Transformers 1, underperformed. Come get me, you frigid bitch.
Yeah. I mean, Rise of the Beasts was an okay movie. It wasn't... I mean, if I had to rank it, I'd say it's 4th place.
I didn't really like Transformers 1. I just felt like it was a film that existed.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys fucking forced me to do this because the AI refused to do anything else. So your deaths are not on me. That's how I'm going to square this.
Not fair enough. Yes. I mean, I will admit, yeah, while I didn't like Transformers 1, I do admit it does have some issues, like, B1, 2-1, or I guess Bumblebee. I mean, yeah,
really did not like Bumblebee in that movie.
Yeah,
because there's only so many times where I could hear him say "badassatron" in that stupid voice before I'm like, shut up, shut the fuck up.
You're essentially begging the Decepticons to rip out his voice box.
Which is which I'm pretty sure that's probably the point where they said, like, hey, let's make the character who never speaks basically a blabbermouth.
Even though he had a really good voice in Bumblebee, and then we never got to hear it.
Yeah, I know.
And a great voice in Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
It was really jarring.
Not only in Transformers Prime, but also War for Cybertron.
I liked the almost YouTube poop-esque voice he had in the first one, in the first Michael Bay film.
Yeah, I think that was actually a pretty neat idea.
And then, of course, we also had to have.
But then the fact that they repaired his voice box in that movie and fucking forgot about it until Transformers 5.
No, they didn't repair. No, they didn't forget about it, Alex. But here's the thing:
his voice. Forget about. It's like
Snakes. They replaced the voice box entirely. In 5.
They did. And then I think Rise of the Beast.
No, they forgot that in Transformers at the end of.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they forgot about it at the end of the first Bayformers.
Yes,
film.
and in the end of the first Bayformers, they fixed his voice box, and then
his voice box got better, and afterwards it went back to the whole radio bullshit thing, they were doing. And then they ended up
it worked again in Transformers 5, yeah.
No, it didn't work again in Transformers 5. They got a new voice box.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know he doesn't. I know he has a new voice actor, but it's like it's only at the end of that film.
It's literally a new voice box.
Yeah.
No, it's not a new voice box. They didn't put a new voice box in him. They just.
And then came Bumblebee, which was a reboot, where they did the radio thing again, and then they
Except it's not really a reboot because it leads directly into Transformers Michael Bay #1, but it's completely incompatible with the history of the Transformers as seen in Transformers 5. But you know what? That's fine by me because Transformers 5 is fucking ass.
And you want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Bumblebee actually kind of sold me on the idea that John Cena could act.
Yeah, I'll admit, I was surprised that Oh, hey, I was right. There was there was going to be a powerful enemy you could just run into.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but these guys are practically gatekeepers.
How Ellie should be able to vertically jump, get up to that roof.
And then I think Rise of the Beast, where he decided to do movie quotes all of a sudden.
No. Well, it's between Rise of the Beast from movie quotes or... Well, it's actually been... Movie quotes have been a part of Bumblebee's little thing for a while now.
Mm.
And then, of course, there's also the fact that Bumblebee ends up speaking in movie quotes in the Hishy dubs version. My name's Forrest Gump.
I wish said the horrible things, and we need to kill all of them. Thanks for telling me that note. I was already planning on doing that.
And Sonic, in case you're wondering about Sorcerermon, he is actually from Digimon Frontiers.
Wait, that was the one where where the kids turned into Digimon, right?
Yes, where the kids got turned into Digimon in a similar or to how they did it in Tamers, only instead of their clothes just magically disappearing, they just disintegrate.
Nope, that's not what I was looking for. I thought I saw something there.
And for the only female member of that group, we get a panty shot.
Oh, joy.
Neat.
Yeah, it's neat. And then of course somebody's gonna be like,
no, not neat.
No. And then somebody's gonna point out her age.
Of course they would.
The fact that
That's
she's
why
a
I said
cartoon.
not neat.
The fact that she's a cartoon.
I get it, smartass.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we get it.
But the point is that essentially, it's like, oh god, it's like we of course have to sexualize this 10 to 11-year-old in this series.
Listen, I was drawn 25 minutes ago.
Motherfucker, what the hell?
Okay, I'll give you that one. That was a good one. But yeah, back to what was I saying? Oh yeah, I guess back to the Transformers topic. Yeah. Oh shit, what was it? Was it Bumblebee? It was Transformers 1. Yeah.
So
I mean, it does have some issues. Like, I mean, I will admit Megatron, or I guess D16's transition was a bit, jarringly quick.
Yeah, it was a little too quick, like his character arc. I
do somewhat get it. I mean, if you spend your whole life believing one thing, and all of a sudden all that reality gets changed, you'd probably crash out.
Yeah, and it happens so quickly. There's no real time to absorb all that information and properly process it. It just
happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Kind of like the whole public turning on Superman thing from Superman Legacy.
And now we gotta fight a Numamon.
I mean, which, mind you, it's not that I think that was part of the reason why I didn't. Like, not that the fact that it happened so quickly, it's the fact that I didn't have enough time to process it to go from, Mega D16 to Trash Out.
And then so D16 goes from being Mega Simp XLR for our characters like Sentinel Prime to
Mega Simp LR.
I wanna fucking kill him, a la God of War. and Optimus Thor Prime is like, okay.
I guess another thing, I guess we'll go with Orion practically because Optimus Thor Prime. I actually was alright with, Chris Henry's performance when he was Orion. When he was Optimus, it was a bit weird because he was trying too hard to sound like Optimus, his original VA. When he was Optimus.
My name is Optimus Prime.
The funny thing is that Peter Cullen didn't actually voice Optimus until he was 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like, dude was probably either didn't really have much of a career, or up until then.
I mean, him and Frank Welker were so Frank Welker and Peter Cullen and were they weren't. Obviously Frank Welker was big voice in stuff like Scooby-Doo and whatnot, but I think Transformers was the thing that really catapulted him to superstardom, because that was the thing, is like, oh, he's fucking everywhere. And he's everywhere in that show, and he is goddamn amazing.
And then of course comes the absolute perfection, that is his performance in Transformers Prime.
Yes.
Because goddamn did his voice evolve.
Yeah, which is honestly kind of disheartening.
It may have aged, but that is natural.
Yeah. Which I guess, speaking of evolution, it was a bit disheartening as I went for the movie to see Optimus' voice just sound, I guess, arguably more and more tired as the movies went on.
Yeah,
I guess,
there's a
like,
reason why Peter Cullen has decided to opt
yeah,
out of being at conventions these days.
yeah.
Man
So I
is
guess,
man is worried about his own health.
yeah, which I guess justified.
Yeah, because he is getting up there in age.
Yeah, which because thanks to watching all the Michael Bay movies in a row, I can literally hear the age of his voice as the movies go on, which is
And
funny enough.
and then of course we also have Peter Cullen going, "We kill them all."
Give me your faith, says Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime be like, I have a sword. You have a face. You no longer have a face.
Yeah, I will admit war crimes. Optimus the war criminal was, was kind
I
of
think one of
hilarious.
my favorite bits from a YouTuber called Impulse Code Odie was, I have a sword. You have a it is now on fire. You have a face. It is
Yeah,
also on fire.
I will give Michael Bay this. He did make Optimus pretty badass in those movies.
I appreciate some of the level of detail in some transformation sequences for our
Yeah,
heroes and our Decepticons, but the thing is, the color palette in Michael Bay's films for
is
the Decepticons is
are
very, very limited.
it's bland. It's either silver or black.
Yeah, it's like, I know the Decepticons are the bad guys, but at the same time,
It
Alex,
couldn't
you
do.
remember the level of variation in the color palette for the Decepticons, right? Alex?
Like, I mean, I do. Like, when you look at Starscream, like, I remember he was, like, purple and
Yeah,
red, and then
and then there's
Falcon.
Knockout.
Yeah. And there's Soundwave.
Knockout, who may or may not be gay for Starscream. Like, seriously, you could find so many ways to, it would be like, yeah, they're totally gay for each other.
Oh, they're fucking, yeah. Giggity. Giggity.
All right, Palmon has joined the city, and we got a
Oh, yeah.
message from Gigimon telling us to come back.
Which, honestly, the more I also watch the movie, the more I feel, yeah, you know what, Optimus was kind of justified being kind of a prick over the movies because, look, I mean, when the very humans you protected literally gunned down one of your friends, I'd be pretty pissed off too. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck these humans. I'm going
Fuck them
home.
all. Fuck them all.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what, Optimus, you're justified in this.
Yeah, but the thing is that Age of Extinction is just
Yeah. Okay,
so
I'll admit, I don't
fucking
defend.
lame.
It was pretty lame. Not as lame as no wait, Age of Description was the Dino Beast.
Yes, it was Dinobot Central.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
Alex, where did
No.
you go?
I then I think the ninjas. I think the Sony ninjas got him.
Well, shit. He's been
It must have been all
awfully
this.
quiet.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, in case you're wondering, and this is
Mm-hmm.
oh joy! More people have been isekai'd.
Hmm.
Were they hit by truck kun? You sound awfully excited. No, I don't. I'm worried.
Damn, Optimus Prime is pissed.
I must kill them. And fuck the bitches.
Optimus. Yeah, freaking.
I shall. By the way, Sonic, how did you feel about
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
how did you feel about out the
It's okay. It happens to me too. It'll come back to you.
Okay, I am back again.
what happened this time?
I just had to go trying to send an email with a zip file, and the zip file wasn't unzipping at the other end. So I had to unzip the zip file and send a regular file.
Yeah. You just missed us talking about war crimes, Optimus Prime.
Optimus War Crimes, yeah.
Kill
Give me your face.
And then there's...
I'm going to take your face.
And then there's the one scene which made me burst out laughing with the third movie, with the one with Sentinel Prime, like, when Optimus literally gunned down an elderly...
As voiced by Leonard Nimoy.
By
Yep.
Leonard
Nimoy. Yep. Where Optimus Prime gunned down an elderly man.
Wormmon Digivolve to Devimon. For some reason.
Alright, okay, I guess. Sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
But yeah, you can. When Optimus, I literally bursted out laughing when Optimus was gunned down an elderly man.
You betrayed yours. No, Sentinel. No. You betrayed yourself.
No, Optimus.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
The fact that Optimus shot the corpse twice. Like, not once, but twice. He double tapped.
You have to make sure there's nothing left of his central cortex. Otherwise, they'll be able to bring him back the way they did Megatron.
Oh, yeah. I guess I might as well... I guess, I could probably talk about Mr. Megatron and how he was strange. I mean, first movie,
Cookies need love, like everything does, Mr.
Does anybody else remember how Megatron became Galvatron in Transformers 4? And then he was just Megatron again in the next movie.
Sadly, yes. I do very much recall that.
The Last Night is a terrible, terrible film.
By the way, Alex, so to give you a recap as to what happened to my Digimon, aside from...
That ammo should have gone off when I threw that Molotov cocktail, but what the fuck ever, I guess.
So to give you a recap as to what happened to one of my Digimon, they became Devimon.
Somehow.
I'm sure you remember Devimon.
Somehow Devimon returned.
As voiced by M. Bison from Street Fighter II, the animated movie.
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
No!
No!
Okay, so Alex, to give context, there existed a video by Dexter Manning of Sanity Not Included fame, where, I shit you not, he ended up editing it so that at M. Bison from Street Fighter, or from the Street Fighter TV series, and of all people, the Locust Queen were in agreement with something, and it sat. Bison was going, yes, yes, and meanwhile on the other end, and they edited what he was looking at, the device that he was watching Giles fight. With Locust Queen in bit from Gears of War 3, and she's going, yes, yes. And they just repeat those clips over and over again as though, implying that they are in the middle of phone sex. And I'm like, that's
the
funny.
level of fucks I do not give about your stupid, petty human v. human bullshit.
We're in the zombie apocalypse.
The real enemy is man.
Have you ever thought that humans are the real monsters all along? No, I haven't had that stupid fucking thought, Neil.
So, Alex...
Yes?
So, Devimon, as you recall, is Digimon on Adventure's very first antagonist. Champion level, virus type. I'm all the bells and whistles.
Uh-huh.
And it's like... the fact that you could just recruit him in this game through a coincidental Digivolution is funny.
It's very funny.
Hi, Kawagamon. What are you doing here? Let's talk to you.
Also, I guess I know we're going back to Transformers again, but look, it's just on my mind.
Oh, god damn it.
Transformers
I was trying
5.
to throw it.
God damn Transformers 5 last night.
Legitimately, one of the worst films I've ever fucking seen.
Why the hell did Megatron said, I need my crew? Megatron should not be saying, I need my crew. Like some goddamn gangster or something.
I need my crew.
So,
I need you to find my team. Make sure that Starscream is not among them.
Yeah, go on, Kevin, before I go.
So, Alex, you remember how you were saying that the Digimon on OVA made 0 sense?
No, yeah.
The third one.
Yeah.
So,
running up that hill.
My coworker, or whom I've told you about a number of times, has gone on record to tell me that at what you said about how the third Digimon OVA making no sense is better than Digimon the movie making negative sense.
Uh-huh.
And essentially he was saying something along the lines of the fact that something that makes no sense is based off of more subjective perception, where something that makes negative sense is something that, because it's missing certain pieces of information that it neglected to inform you, is far worse because how.
Okay.
So, essence, he's...
I mean, you're taking a long way around to get to who we agree, but sure.
Well, that's kind of... Well, he kind of has to have the... Well, he kind of has to take the long way around just to kind of give a thorough explanation.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
It's not a bad explanation, it's just...
But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, that screen, because I was also looking at the dang scene again, like, for 3 minutes, it was the most infuriating thing, because it's literally just Megatron negotiating with the government to get his crew back, which I have many questions. One, when did I did not know the government could just arrest cyber Trojans
I thought they were
out of
fucking
nowhere.
killing them in the last movie.
No, apparently Megamon Truth was just in jail. Apparently. Yeah.
It made
that's
more
why he
sense
would...
when they were just killing them.
No. Yeah, that's just the thing, though. They only killed the Autobots.
That's fucking
Whereas Megatron's crew? No, they just get thrown in jail. Like, it's just... Yup, it's just jail for you. Which is kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so what, Optimus crew? So what, Optimus, the guy who protects you, they get gunned down mercilessly, but the Megatron, but the Decepticons, oh, no, we're just gonna throw him in jail.
And then get him out,
I mean,
all
Megatron.
Suicide Squad sequence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Megatron.
the Suicide Squad is
I told Doug
sequel.
Walker about that sequence, and he was like, "Oh God, really?"
Did he wind up
Yes.
reviewing that film?
No,
Well,
because
no,
he
not yet.
actually stuck true to his word and didn't go see it.
Well, that's good.
Oh, he's gonna review it eventually.
That's good
never
because
say
it
never.
saved. That's good. That
'Cause
saves
here's the
him
thing:
the.
he instead decided to predict what he believed would happen in Transformers 5, and for the most part, he seemed right.
Yeah.
Although the weirdest review of Transformers 5, in my honest opinion, has to be the one on Movie Bob did.
What?
Yeah, Movie Bob. When Movie Bob did a review of Transformers 5, he was just essentially listing off he was just essentially saying, what can I really say other than the same thing that happened in the previous movies pretty much happens here?
That is wildly incorrect.
And then he just goes on to say the weird stuff that happens in the movie that he can't make up in that one.
Yeah. Like the Suicide Squad sequence, which had the Decepticon coon, who could have these precious names such as Mohawk.
And they ended up negotiating
Shred.
that, and they ended up negotiating all this as via WWE a table meeting.
Yeah. We got Dreadbot, who murdered a bunch of people and robbed a bank.
Kevin,
for
would you
some
mind
reason.
going over to the Twitch again and banning the other bot?
And the fact that, and you know, but the
Sonic,
weirdest
you
thing, the
could
fact
probably
that
do it too if you
Megatron is,
want.
I'm
and you know the
banning
weird
them.
thing is, oh, right. You know the weirdest thing about that whole thing, the fact that Megatron was giving these people a chance. The fact that Megatron was even not like, what's stopping Megatron from just, stopping them out?
Who knows at this point?
Like, was he being polite that day?
I guess so.
It's like, you know what, maybe I should give this whole peace treatment since Optimus is kind of going on his crash out days.
Well, at that point, he ended up becoming Nemesis Prime
Yeah, that's why I said crash out phase.
If I
because
had a
of
nickel,
Quintessa.
if I had a nickel
Yep.
for every time a legendary hero went fucking crazy in a sequel that was
You
released
have 2 nickels.
in 2017,
Yes.
2017.
I'd
That
have
movie
2
is like
nickels.
7 years old.
It's not
But
a
it's-
lot. It's just
but it's
strange that it happened
It
twice.
happened twice.
In the same fucking
Twice.
year.
Yeah, in another Fast
Yeah.
and the Furious movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was talking about The Last Jedi, but yeah.
Okay, now it's free. Well, now
Did you
it's
know
free.
that? People will get on Zack
Right,
Snyder
right, yeah, fucking
for
Peru, yeah.
we'll get on Zack Snyder's case for the scrapped ideas he had for the DCEU.
Zack Snyder's scrapped ideas are still better than the ones that James Gunn wound up putting in his fucking movie.
and
I'm not even
then
gonna, I'm not even entirely willing to defend some of those ideas because a lot of those ideas are you know, they're wacky. Like, people come up with wacky ideas when they're spitballing, and that's part of the creative process, you know? But like, you can't tell me that evil Kryptonians, evil Jor-El and Lara Lorvan is a better idea than any of the stuff that happened, that might have happened in,
Hey, Sonic.
What?
Look at that. Look at that giant Numabon right there.
My. What the? Oh my, you were right.
Scrapped idea.
Oh,
That's a huge
yeah.
bitch. That's a huge bitch.
Can you say
Okay.
huge bitch, children?
And then Donkey Kong tries to punch Mechagodzilla only to find that it didn't work.
Wow, Kong versus Godzilla 2. Oh wait, 3.
Here comes Banana Slammer Donkey Kong.
I'm glad Donkey Kong Banana. I guess Banana. You know what I mean. The new dog.
Bonanza.
Is pretty. Yeah, which was pretty good. And I mean, I don't know. Do people care about spoilers?
It's a Donkey Kong game. I don't really think people are playing it for the plot.
All right, so I guess we must. I guess go on about the final boss, which was the secret boss. Well, last chance for anybody who wants to get blind. 3, 2, 1. I can't believe they brought back Krewe.
Oh
Neat.
my god, how could they possibly have brought back King K. Rool?
Look, man, look. It has been years since Krewe has been like an actual main villain. Like they did like a hijack, like a secret. Because I don't think anyone's expecting the comeback, and it's not like just the one like, oh hey, here's Krewe out of nowhere. Like, nah, you get an entire level. You get to see the Kremlins again, like all the original one from Donkey Kong Country. Like it was actually pretty
Do
great.
that again, waste both of my Molotovs on it.
But yeah, but I guess other than me gushing about Krewe's return, yeah, back to Megatron discussing, debating with the government to get his crew back. Yeah, Mohawk, and then there's freaking Dreadbot who robbed a bank for some reason, which makes me wonder why would a
Cybertronian want to rob a bank?
I don't know. I guess he was just felt like being a dick and just killed everybody in there. And then there's Nitro Zeus, which I'll be honest, I low-key like.
And then there was that crazy A robot that even the government was like, yeah, no, we're not letting you have that one. Megatron's like, you know what?
Fair.
That's fair.
But I
want
him. I want to have him on my team.
No.
There's no way I can conquer Earth. I mean, to stop the Autobots without him.
No.
But yeah, Nitro Zeus. Freaking, I think he was voiced by Bender's VA. Was it?
John DiMaggio?
I'm 40% Cybertronian, baby.
Yeah, because he sounds so much like John DiMaggio.
30, 82, 65.
I believe DiMaggio is...
Yeah, it was John.
I believe DiMaggio is also... Oh, another Autobot in the cast.
Crosshairs.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. So John DiMaggio had 2 roles in this movie. Even though, yeah, freaking Nitro Zeus, which, I'll be honest, is kind of low-key my favorite. He's literally the party guy at the Decepticon.
Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because
Which is honestly, I'll be honest, Megatron's crew was kind of oddly professional since, I'll be honest, the Bay movie Decepticons were all kind of boring.
I didn't dislike the idea of that team. It's just that it's that fucking movie and it's goddamn clunky. Feels like it feels like that sequence is from a different movie.
It was. Just let's be honest. Because I mean,
look behind you, bitch.
Because the Decepticons, like in all the other words, they're all assholes. I'm glad because I miss the days when the Decepticons had personality, and they were assholes. Like every last one of them, they're just stupid assholes.
Stocking up
And
on ammunition.
So,
Got myself another holster.
low-key, though, I think the Megatron crew was, ironically, one of the best parts of the movie. Even though, as we all know, they only lasted for one fight. Literally. Like, after one fight in the village, boom, like, the Autobots just literally stealth killed them all. And, like, oh, there was Megatron's crew. Didn't even get, like, a full minute. Which, honestly, was kind of disappointing.
Well, it pretty much
Like, literally.
It pretty much tells you at that point that Michael Bay is doing as much as he can to piss off the audience, because that was just like, okay, we spent a whole bunch of time dedicated to introducing all these characters, and then they're all fucking dead.
Yeah. It's like you make a Batman movie.
Learn anything like that from the Suicide Squad, because the Suicide Squad has all those ancillary characters who are completely fucking worthless.
Yeah, it's kind of like how, I guess, if they had the Suicide Squad, where they introduced all these characters, only to, like, kill them all in, like, one scene, not long later. Oh, wait, that actually happened.
Yeah.
We gotta un-isekai ourselves. So we gotta find Truck-kun and beat it up.
5 minutes. The new Megatron's crew lasted for 5 minutes. Literally 5 goddamn minutes.
Probably a bomb, Ellie. Probably a bomb.
These guys literally had a 5-minute intro sequence establishing their unique personalities and abilities, and then they got slaughtered in 5 minutes in that same amount of time. Which is, in a weird way, kind of funny, which is kind of funny in an which is unintentional, whether it be intentional or not.
Okay, so Alex, Taomon in this context is referred to as a male despite being genderless, like any Digimon. Now, what do you imagine Taomon to look like in Sonic No Spoilers?
Big blue thing.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. What was Taomon again?
Perhaps a bull.
Taomon is evolved from Renamon.
Oh. Yeah, I'll say nothing then. Yeah, because I know exactly where this is going.
Okay, were either of my guesses close?
No.
Okay,
No.
what does it look like?
Sonic,
Should I get an image?
Get an image.
Alright, what flavor are we looking? Are we going safe for work, or are we going not safe for work? Or are we going in the middle?
Safe for work, for God's sake.
Well, they're not gonna... The stream's not gonna see it, but yeah.
Alright, I'll go official then. Alright, I'll go official straight from the... Basically, Alex, think Carnivore, but before Gen 4. Like how you can have a... Yeah. Alright, I put in broadcast chat. Yeah, that's what Talmon's next evolution is. Alex?
Hang on.
Well, that's not what Taomon looks like, but that's...
talk... Yeah, the next evolution of Talmon.
Yes. I'll just show an image of what Talmon looks like since Alex was asking about that form.
Yeah, I got it. And this is Talmon, just...
Okay.
Yeah, we went from Talmon
Looks like
to the up...
Looks like Kitsune from Legend of Zelda became a priest.
Yep. So...
Apparently, this is what it looks like without the armor.
Huh.
So Talmon, even though this game refers to Talmon as a he has a female voice.
He's very flamboyant.
And the face looks kind of like what I'd imagine a female interpretation of Vegeta would be. Fall into savings. Yeah, that's like some Shrine Maiden shit there.
Yeah, which, I mean, I get that's probably what they were going for.
So Talmon in this game and in Digimon Tamers, where it debuted, was voiced by Mari Devon.
Oh god, fucking damn it.
Whom in Batman the Animated Series was Summer Gleason.
Hmm.
You know, the news reporter.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was trying to shoot you.
Are you still on that section, Alex?
Can I take your shit? Thank you. Oh, it's that guy. It's the guy who was the Lex Luthor guy with the bow and arrow.
Lex Luthor.
So, Alex, I still find it hilarious how you said that Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, you are unconvinced would ever have sex.
Yes. He does not strike me as somebody who knows what his penis is for.
How do you figure that?
Luthor would only tweak himself.
Because he's hanging around with a bunch of women who are kind of out of his league, and you know, he doesn't seem to be really availing himself of their abilities.
Yeah.
So in
like,
other words,
I don't believe that he has the charisma to be Sex Luthor.
You mean like certain Molinas of Alfred's?
Yes.
But he does have the money. He may not have the charisma, but he sure has the money.
So, what did you actually think of that sketch from Robot Chicken?
You know, considering Lex Luthor and Clark Kent went to high school together, I can totally believe that that's something that they would do.
Sex Luthor! Sex Luthor!
Speaking of sketches, I finally got around to watching a solid JJ skit recently.
What, the one about Marvel about the comic editorial?
The comic editorial.
Where
fucking comic books.
Where they end up where not only do we talk about that weird bullshit with Carol Danvers, but we also end up talking about Judas Contract, in which Slade flat out says, "Fuck the kids." But then he's like, "That wasn't meant to be a mission statement."
Yeah, it's just who you. You're a pedophile. You're a pedo now. And then there's the whole Spider-Man and the Gwen situation.
Oh god. He's like, so then why did you Then why did you bother telling me about all this if I'm not going to get with any version of Gwen? Because we fucking hate you.
Why? We don't know.
I'm dead. Somebody just
shocker.
followed us. Somebody else just followed us. Thank you.
Hooray. Let's see here.
What?
Well,
I did not mean to do... You know what? Here I am. Kill me.
You know, I'm going to save here. Because...
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Hey, there we go.
Christ, Riot Games.
It's easier to reset this way.
I guess on Evil.
Even I can only have
Riot...
3 save files. Oh well.
Oh damn. I guess if anyone cares about it, Riot Games fighting game is still on
so
development.
next time on Digimon World Next Door, going to go visit Talmon.
Hooray.
And next time in The Last of Us, I'm going to attempt to not die.
Until then, we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Like...
And I'm